Hello there, welcome to Trains, Planes and Automobiles. Hopefully today you'll learn a little bit more about the 1962 Provider replenishment tanker of the Royal Canadian Navy. The Provider was the first purpose-built replenishment tanker supply ship constructed for the Royal Canadian Navy, which entered service in 1963. HMCS Provider provided the Canadian fleet with its own replenishment at sea facilities for the first time in history. The design proved to be so effective, as evinced by the fact that the Provider remained in service for a great 35 years, and was used as the basis for the later larger Protector class, which were very well regarded indeed. HMCS Provider, also known as the OR 508, was constructed by Davis Shipbuilding at Lausanne at a cost of 15.7 million Canadian dollars. She was laid down on the 1st of May 1961. She was launched on the 5th of July 1962 and entered service on the 28th of September 1963. Thanks to adherence to a rigorous maintenance schedule, basically she was extremely well looked after. She was not stricken until 1999. So in modern day, she lasted a long time, so she was well built. The Provider and the Protectors that follows were designed and built at the time when warships were still almost exclusively powered by steam turbines. She was no exception and burned fuel oil, which was her main cargo, some 12,000 tons of it, together with 1,200 tons of diesel fuel and 1,000 tons of aviation fuel. She also carried dry and frozen food supplies, commonly used spare parts and some ordnance, and could produce up to 80 tons of distilled water per day. Client ships were refueled by twin gantry mounted hose systems each side, while solid supplies could be transferred by crane under optional conditions or by one of a pair of Sea King helicopters that she carried in a hangar above the superstructure, or she even had two LCVP type landing craft carried in davits. She never had the provision for the mounting of guns or missiles, though two Nebworth Corvus decoy rocket launchers were fitted during the 1990s and had only a simple navigational radar. Wow, you would think she was easy pickings for some pirates, but obviously not. Basically, she was a replenishment supply tanker. She had a one-shaft geared steam turbine producing a whopping 21,000 shp. She was a very long ship of 169.2 metres or 555 feet. She had a width, again a big ship, of 23.2 metres or 76 feet. She had a weight of 7,300 tonnes as standard, or a whopping incredible 22,000 tonnes fully loaded. She had 166 staff, and she had a speed of 20 knots. At a range of 20 knots in speed, she could cover a distance of 3,600 miles. So that is some facts of the Royal Canadian HMCS Provider, which is a pretty cool looking ship actually. I really do like that one. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the pictures. Bye bye.